the map is Ohana, and on the bottom right hand side we have our red Zerg. I'll call him Gamer. In the top left hand side we have our blue Protoss player Liquid Nony. It is a P vs Z. And we do have the probe moving out to, he's probably gonna make a pylon scout out, or go back. But yeah, Ohana is a really, really small map, and it favors 2-base play. So we have to see how this turns out. So I would have to say that this map favors Protoss more than Zerg, but I don't know the actual numbers. I know you can, like, look them up. And, yeah. And it's a good place to overlay here, so you can catch like the pylon, the probe is putting the pylon there. And it looks like Liquid Nony is going for a 1-base play. That's because usually Protoss players do like a forged fast expand. There's like every time I see Liquid Nony play, he never really does a forged fast expand. So I guess that's his play style, I guess. And we do have a 15 pool. So that's nice. By Gamer. And we do have gas before pool, so it looks like he's gonna maybe a Bangling bus, because speed won't really help in the early stages of the game versus Protoss, unless you're like worried about like a 4-gate, but he doesn't know anything. So I guess I'm kind of curious what he's gonna do with that. I know my guess is Banglings, but I've been wrong in the past before, so I guess we'll see. And Gamer does know that Liquid Nony did not do a forced fast expand, so we have to see how it reacts to that. Because whenever I see a Protoss player don't do a forced fast expand and it's like same 1-base, I get a little bit nervous because I expect like a 4-gate or like an early rush. And we do have 2 gateways, so we might be looking at a possible rush by Nony. And the gas is done, but he's only doing 1 drone for gas after the speed was done, so that's pretty common. That's what I do as a Zerg player. And I guess Feelings is good against gateway units because it's really hard to force field Speedlings. Because if you do an early timing rush with like a lot of sentries and you have Roachis, there's a good chance that your army will die if you're a Zerg player. Yeah, so right now he's just popping out sentries right now. And we do have 4 Zerglings out, and speed is almost done. And Liquid Nony doesn't have a good wall yet, so if he spots it, he could like make a good amount of speedlings just to break through. And he does get a poke there, but the sentries tickle him. And he's doing exactly what I thought he was going to do. He's making a whole lot of speedlings because the wall isn't complete. And all he has is like zealots and sentries. Only 3 zealots versus 28 speedlings. So yeah, so if he's going to attack, he should do it now. And here it comes. If he does get a good wall in, the force fields do go down. And 1 zealot does fall. And then the force fields keep going down. And that's how you survive as Protoss against the early Ling Rush when your wall isn't done yet. And it is a Stargate. And it seems like a really common build what Liquid Nony does. He does this over and over again versus Zerg, I noticed. He does one base play, makes a wall, and one Stargate. And Gamer going for +1 defense. That's... And we have these slings try to take down the wall, because that would... The sentries can't force field both. I don't know if he... Yeah, he does see the rocks losing HP. And we do have the Zealots going in, and all he has... And I don't think Gamer has a Roachmore. Yeah, all he has is Speedling, so he's gonna lose a lot of stuff. And that's a really good force field, and the drones just cannot escape. And this Phoenix is just attacking his Overlord. One Overlord does go down. And right now the Queens need to be attacking Zealots. But yeah, that did a lot of damage. How many workers killed? Only 5 workers killed in that madness. So even though Gamer was under a lot of pressure, he only lost 5 workers. That's pretty good if you ask me. And we also have one Void Ray. Looks like it's gonna do like Phoenix Void Ray harass. And the Robo is going down, so... And I've seen Liquid Nony play before. I think it's gonna do like the same thing. It's like mass Colossi. But I guess we'll see. I've been wrong before. Like I was wrong about the Banelinks. And... And this is a really annoying force. There's 3 Phoenixes can pick up the Queen and just kill it. And that's a really good angle by Liquid Nony, and the Queen looks like will fall. And I think the Void Ray's beam is charged and it won't do anything. Yeah, the Queen can't do anything. And as a Zerg player, it's just like really annoying because it's really hard to stop it. Because you need sprinkle spore colors or make a lot of Hydras. If I sprinkle spore colors, you lose a lot of drones to begin with. And usually when you go like double Stargate, you have like really weak defenses. Like you have no Zealots or Stalkers to defend your base. Because if they make Roaches, they can like attack your main base, and you have a good chance of losing. I did that before, and and it works in Diamond. But if you make one Stargate, make Phoenixes and one pure Phoenixes and one Void Ray, you still have a good defense. So I really like this play by Liquid Nony. And right now, Gamer just keep losing a lot of tech, which he can't really afford right now. He needs those upgrades. But the third is finished by Gamer, so he is making a lot of drones, is making sure his econ is still good. How much the drone count look like? 57 to 60. So even though he's under all this pressure, he still has an equal worker count. And we do have Infestors on the gonna be out pretty soon, because he is going for Pathogen's Gland. Try to get a few Zerglings there. And one Colossi is out, and the second is on the way. So it looks like Gamers is going for like Ling and Fester, which is a strong composition, but versus Colossi, I don't know. I think he's gonna need like some Corruptors along with it too. But he hasn't even started making a Spire yet. But maybe once he spots the Colossi, maybe he'll like change. Of course, if he makes Corruptors, then Phoenixes will hurt a lot. He has to make a lot of corruptors. And that is probably why Liquid Nony does mass Colossi versus Zerg. Because the only way to stop Colossi is corruptors, but he made a lot of Phoenixes at the beginning of the game with that one Stargate. One Stargate. So I have to say, and look at all these warp gates too. I have to say, I really like this strategy by Liquid Nony. At least versus Zerg. I don't know what he does versus other races, but yeah. And 2-2 is almost done for Gamer. So his upgrades are still pretty solid, even though he lost his tech. And we do only have only +1 attack for Liquid Nony. And Blink is done, so you'll be able to micro that around. Plus he will have a lot of fungals. Look at all these infestors, so they won't be able to blink away. I don't know, such a tough call with all these Colossi and Zealots and Stalkers and Phoenixes. It's a tough call. I don't know, if he can fungal the Phoenixes and get a good amount of Corruptors, then I think Gamer has a good chance. But look at the supplies, 170 to 153, so he is behind. What's the army size looking like? 98 to 96, so it is pretty much even. Because look at Nony, his worker supply is a lot heavier, because Gamer only has 57 workers. He should be having more at this stage of the game, if you ask me. But we do have sport collars in the front for the Phoenixes. And we do have 9 Corruptors on the way. And right now there are 5 Colossi on the field. So this is, and here comes the attack, and he is getting the creep. So I guess we'll find out which one is good better. And more of the fungals. The infestors are Burrow. He needs mass infested Terrans. I don't know if that's the right choice. He should be making some fungals. And he does blink away, so all that energy is just wasted. Oh, but the Phoenixes! Oh my god, the Phoenixes go down. All of those Phoenixes. That's gotta hurt. And look at that effect for the Infestitarian. It's so disgusting. You just gotta love it. And then Stalkers do blink forward to try to get the Infestors. And where are the Fungals? I don't see any Fungals. And there's the GG. What a good game. But yeah, Gamer, he just didn't land those Fungals. But yeah. But anyways, and I guess we'll move on to the next game, and I'll see you guys next time.